Hello everyone, I am Lily. We are back with The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We are once again at the Forest Haven, and why, you might ask? We've already been here, we've done everything already. Well, that is true, and we're actually only going to be here for a little while. What we needed to do was come into this area with the Deku Tree, and I do have an empty bottle, thank God. We need to pick up some forest water. We can use it multiple times, but it loses its forest freshness after 20 minutes. So there's no way to get rid of this water until it becomes normal water after 20 minutes. And right now, we need to run the hell out of here. What we are going to do today is water all 8 of the great Deku Tree, like, saplings, I think they're called. And oh shit, where did I go? Where am I going? Where's my boat? So we need to hurry. We need to do this before 20 minutes is up. We're gonna start by sailing east. Yep, very good. And I'm actually not going to cut any of this out. The reason being that it's not gonna be that long. We can only take 20 minutes at the most, and it's hopefully not going to take 20 minutes, but this path is actually like laid out in the guidebook for this game, and it's a pretty good what's it called, it's a pretty good like path to lay out. So I want to show like the whole thing from start to finish, how to get to, you know, all of the places, just in case for some reason, you know, if you've been stuck before, or I don't know, we're just never even really bothered with it. That's totally possible, because it is kind of a pain in the ass. So shit. And of course I'm gonna mess up, right? So anyway, we're at Cliff Plateau Islands. You don't necessarily need to start here, but it is kind of a good starting point because it's easy to sail to here from the Forest Haven. And basically no matter where you start, you do want to warp to the Forest Haven and then sail here. That's going to be probably your most direct path. And then unfortunately we actually do need to go through this entire cave again. This is the only way to get to the upper cliff of the Cliff Plateau Isles, and I'm trying to be just a little bit cautious, because being a little cautious now is gonna save me some time in the long run when I am trying to get all this stuff. It's gonna be easier to take it a little slow than to backtrack. You a bud? Yes you are. Nope. Okay, come on. Alright. Oh. Can I just go here? Yes, I can. Very good. And I believe I need my Deku Leaf out. Yes. And so one good thing, because you can use it multiple times, you actually never run out in the 20 minutes. So, I don't know, say like you accidentally watered something that wasn't, you know, the tree. You don't have to worry about running out or anything. Time should be stopping whenever we have cutscenes, or I hope when we're in the start menu, or when you're like, I assume when you're using the Wind Waker. Alright, where do we want to go to next? We can go, sorry. We can warp to Shark Island. No, excuse me, warp to Southern Fairy Island and sail west to Shark Island. Alright, so yeah, so basically, yeah, like I said, you don't need to do everything in this exact order, but I guess like one thing that you do kind of want to watch for is like the warp points, and then like which direction to sail, because there's always like some like best way to get there. And so I believe what I am doing is sort of the best way. Again, so like the warping order doesn't really matter. You can come here first, and then like, you know, do the Shark Island one first, you can, like, you don't need to start with the Forest Haven one. Since you're there already, it's easy to start with like going east to whatever it's called. I don't even remember now. Going east to Cliff Plateau Isles. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. So it's easy to go that way, but yeah, it's just like kind of, yeah, the warp points you want to watch for. There's one on Great Fish Isle, which you can warp directly to, so you can do that one pretty much anytime you want. But yeah, so hopefully this will be interesting for someone. Maybe someone who was like, no way, man, fuck that, I'm not doing that, because that's how I was for a long time. I didn't try this for kind of a while, like after I got this game, because I was like, no way, man, fuck that. But turns out it's not as hard, especially when you have somebody telling you what to do. Sometimes the hardest part is sometimes the hardest part is just finding where the tree is. Okay, that is 2. Thank God none of them talk. Alright, where shall we go next? Great Fish Isle. This is the one that we can warp directly to. So then this one's pretty easy. Right, Great Fish Island. The inconsistencies. So when it says warp 2, it said island, but on the map it said isle. I think it's supposed to be isle. Okay, I can go north on a westerly wind. Or an easterly wind, excuse me. I believe... Yeah, I believe that's how wind direction is told. It's actually the direction that it's coming from, not the direction that it's blowing. That's why, like, that's the difference between like western and westerly. Like a western wind is, I guess you could say that's blowing to the west, but a westerly wind is coming from the west, so it's actually blowing to the east. It's a little backward. I believe that's how it works, but I am a little unsure. I'm not an expert at anything related to the wind. That didn't register for some reason. Hopefully this will. Yes. Very good. Yep. Right. Oh, almost landed in the boat too. How nice. Okay, now I believe I actually don't need to change the wind. I can sail southwest, which is the direction I want to go. Yeah, that should be fine. You can actually go quite far on different wind directions. I'm trying to think if I can actually, in the next, I need to sail south. My wind is going west. I could sail north on a west wind, like a west blowing wind, but I don't know if I can. I mean, yeah, so I should be able to sail south. I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to change the wind as little as possible. You can also, from the menu, if you press A instead, it'll show you how much time you have left. And we had about 14:09 when I checked, so we're about down to 14 minutes. And it took, what, 6 minutes to get 3? So I think we'll be okay. The Cliff Plateau Isles is one of the harder ones, just because you actually have to go through like that little secret cave. It's not hard, it just takes long because it's not just island and boom. It's, you know, you have to like traverse through the thing. And it has to be like a jumpy cave too. I mean, it's better than one where you're fighting, but still, I'm bad at like platforming, so when they throw that in Zelda, it's even worse because this isn't like a platformer. And so, yes, it's a little harder for me, so I'm more likely to mess those up. So, it's kind of good I get that one out of the way first, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what part of the island this one is on, but I don't think it's really going to matter. I think I had to come up on this part anyway. No, this is where a cave was. Oh, it's over there, of course. That's okay. Of course, I would fall into the water. Man, fuck off, Kargarok. Okay. This is probably one of the more annoying heart pieces to get, but that's just because of sort of the tedium, I guess. It's actually not hard. We will see the hardest, in my opinion, the hardest heart piece in the game. It's a little ridiculous, actually. You wouldn't think a heart piece, just a heart piece, would be so hard to do. I want to go to the Tower of the Gods. I'm gonna see if I can... Oh, shit. Sorry. Like, just looking ahead at, like, what we have to do. And I... Good? Am I going south? I'm going south enough. Actually, I think I'm slowing down. I am going to change the wind. But I'm looking ahead. We have to get to the Mother-Child Isles, which is where we had... What was over there? Oh, that's where we got our fire and ice arrows. But if you warp to Mother-Child Isles, that's when you're in the Mother Isle. You're in the big one, but then you can't get out. So you have to actually warp to like another one and then sail there. And I always hated that because it's in such a good quadrant. I want to warp there because like when you need to get like to Forsaken Fortress or something, you know, it's like right there. It's so fucking perfect. But no, it's got to go and screw me over. Whatever. I mean, the more I play this game, the more I realize like sailing doesn't take that long. I used to think it would take like forever, but then actually like upon recording it and then seeing the times, I'm like, oh wow, that was a minute. I have no patience. Just because I'm really, really stupid. Okay, we're coming. This is the private oasis, or actually, it's actually our oasis now. If I look on, if I have it charted, it should actually say, does it? It says Link's Oasis now. It'll say whatever your name is. It's just kind of funny. Where's the thing? Are you up here? No, you're over there. You're over there. You're over there. Oh shit, why did I get in the water? I didn't think it would be deep. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Okay. And now, oh, thank God. I was gonna say, please don't fall off the island. Here it's okay. Alright, this is where I am supposed to go. Get in the thing. Okay, back to the Tower of the Gods now. And then we can sail north to another island. And we are making some pretty decent progress. And I don't think it's taken that long. I'm not exactly sure. Or at least, like, we shouldn't be that low on time on our water. See, like, it's doable. It's like really way doable. I just hate timed anything. I've actually never even gotten the Bigoron sword in Ocarina of Time because I can't do shit that's timed. Like, I don't know, I really hate it 'cause I get lost. I never remember where anything is. I'm always like, where am I going? And then it's like, you know, oh, take the eye drops from like the lake to Bigoron up on the thing in like 3 minutes. And I'm like, how do I even fucking get to where he is? Like, I don't even remember. And I still don't know. I've never finished that game. I've read quite a bit about it. You'd think I would have played it more. I was actually really afraid of it as a kid after the redeads became more prominent and I couldn't do it. And I think that's what turned me off like almost forever. I started again when I got my 3DS, but you know, that wasn't I think I've gotten to the part where I'm supposed to do the well and I didn't want to do that, so I stopped. Anyway, let's see. This is a small island. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I shouldn't get too lost, but you never know. It's always a possibility. Okay. Thank you. Water, water, water. Thank you. I know logically I don't understand why this is even a thing. And where do I want to go now? I want to warp to Tingle's Island. Or Tingle Island. But yeah, I don't know why, like, they're so spiritually linked that, like, just something stupid like this. Like, why do I need to water all of the plants on the same, like, watering? It doesn't make sense. It's just to, like, add another, burden, another hardship on this thing. So it's kind of stupid. Like, whose idea was this specifically? Which person who worked? Let's get my thing out just in case and check the time. 8:53. Oh no! Fuck you, Guy-org. Okay. All right, but we should have plenty of time. I need to fucking pay attention so I don't get knocked out of my ship. And after this one. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty good path we're on. Now, if the Guy-orgs could stop following me, because I would like my camera to stop being at this angle. I like it much better when I'm just, like, looking right at my sail. Sorry, luckily nobody's complained about that, but I did notice that a lot of people, when they play, they actually they move the camera away from, like, the L targeted sort of centered camera, which will only really show you, like, the sail. It doesn't show you much else. And I don't like doing that because I feel like I go slower when I do that, because it does appear that, like, you don't have as much movement, so I like to just be right behind the thing. Guy-org, you're supposed to have, like, gone away already. Thank you. Good God. Alright. I was gonna say, I didn't think they existed in this quadrant. Nope. Shit. There's my boomerang all the way out there. And there's also a blue chew. And, oh, nice. I cut a bush on my way back. Alright, and I believe I'm already going north, so I'm going to continue going north, and this should be the last one. So yeah, luckily there is only that one. Okay. Is there something? There's a Guy-org all the way out there. Okay, sorry, I was like, my camera switched like really early. I was like, what the hell? I guess they do exist in this quadrant as well. I didn't think they did. I thought they are in a few, but I didn't realize that B2 was also one of them. I knew that the Tingle Isle one was. I was just hoping that this wouldn't be one. Can you fucking move, please? I'd really, really appreciate that. You wanna stop it? Please? Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. I'm just trying to fucking regrow trees. a noble cause if you think about it. Stop thwarting me. Okay. Now to just find this tree. Oh, right in the center. Nice. And if we did it in time, well, we had to have because our water hasn't changed back. Now all of our trees will grow. And whatever your last one is, will pop out a piece of heart. And with this one, we will complete another heart container. Alright, so that is done. That is like probably one of the more annoying heart pieces. And we are done with that. And now that I have done that, I am on a perfect track to get every single heart piece in this game. And I'm quite proud of that because some are a little bit of a pain. I have gone back and I got... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Just do that right now. I've gone back. I've gotten all of the treasure charts, every single one of them. Of the plain treasure charts, there are 41. I know it seems like a weird number. I'll explain why it's 41 later. But I figured let's go ahead and open them. They'll show an island location. All of them will, and there should be... Every island will have a treasure, but not necessarily from one of these charts. And sorry, I know this is kind of taking forever, but I figure we can just open them all right now. It won't take that long. And then I also need to finish charting my sea chart because I have a map, like a sea chart, like a physical one, like in my presence that I've hung on my wall often. So I can actually find where these are, but sometimes it's a pain. It's a huge map, and if you don't have like a retardedly huge one, like how I do because I'm a loser, then it's helpful to have a completed sea chart in game because, as you can see, there's all of these like pictures of islands that I'm seeing. And then let's go back to the kind of early, the Star Island one. Let's see. So that's where we are. It's showing where we are, but then you could actually like move around there, and so you can see. It's one helpful way because the treasure chart won't tell you what island it is. So like this one is like Western Fairy Island. I know that just because of it's a heart shaped, so it's a fairy island, and the way it's facing means it's west. A lot of these I already know, like Tingo Island. Oh, it's Crescent Moon Island. You can see also from the shape, but like that's 5i. Okay, this one, perfect example because I have no idea what that is. I think it's like Overlook Island or something, or it's not. Yeah, it's not Rockspire. Overlook. Anyway, it's shit like that. So it's like as you're looking, I find that it's helpful to just be able to reference this, like your sea chart. Anyway, all of these treasures I'm gonna just get off screen. I will show the process again. I think I've shown it already, but what the fuck is... Sorry, I hear like evil noises. I will show the process later of, or like what it's like to get a treasure, because I will show some of those after. But maybe if I get in my boat, it's kind of close to the island. I was hoping we'd be able to see what it looks like when a chart has been opened. Will we be able to? Just briefly, just so I can waste more of your time. No? Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for like... Ooh! Okay, well there's supposed to be like a big ass beam of light. Oh wait, is that it? Here it is. There we go. So when you have a chart, that's what it looks like when you have the chart. The treasure, like, it's a huge glowing beacon. So anyway, I will be collecting those, and I will be quite high on heart pieces after a while, and then we will for real start making progress on like our next task in this game, and it should be really sort of kind of awesome. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little treasure hunting sort of, not necessarily a spree, but that gigantic ass detour. I know it was long and kind of boring, which is why, again, I'm saying I hope you enjoyed it. I don't blame you if you didn't, though. But it's pretty much done now. There is, I guess, a little more treasure hunting, but that's actual, like, progress. It's plot. So, yeah, we will be getting on that in the next part. Until then, thank you very much for watching. You're all amazing and awesome people, and I will see you later.